and undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, the truth, ERROL SPENCE Jr. MANNY PACQUIAO.
Two devastating southpaws on August 21st. How do you see Pacquiao Spence go?
Great. I think a great fight. That's a fight for boxing. I think that's great.
You favor either guy?
You know, I'm going with Errol, but it's a good fight. I know that for sure. It's gonna be an action-packed fight.
I can tell you right now, that's gonna be a big time fight. Two excellent fighters. You know, Pac is stepping up. You know, he's doing the unthinkable. We know what Spence brings to the table, and Errol's gonna be looking to end Manny Pacquiao's career.
He throws 70, 75 punches with that youth. How does Manny deal with that, Leonard? How can he overcome it?
He got a rough night in front of him. It ain't gonna be pretty, I can tell you that.
But at the same time, isn't it hard to replicate Pacquiao in sparring as far as trying to get ready for a fighter that size, southpaw?
Yeah, but Errol's on another level though. Errol's on another level. You know, he's on another level.
But I gotta ask you, Manny's fighting Errol Spence. I know you had Errol in camp to help you spar for Manny when you guys fought. What do you make of that matchup, Manny at 42 fighting Errol?
I wish them nothing but the best, both guys.
But what do you make of the fight? You've been in there with Errol. You've been in there with Manny.
I just wish them both of the guys nothing but the best. Of course, I'm behind Errol Spence 100%. I'm behind my people first, always. So of course I want to see Errol Spence win. And actually, I'm gonna call him and give him some pointers.
What would you tell him?
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not gonna reveal it to you. Then I'll be telling my strategy.
And obviously, my question is Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence. Break it down.
It's a really interesting fight. Just all depends on what Pacquiao has left, honestly. I think it's a great fight for Pacquiao, even though he's at 42 years old. Pac is one of those guys that kind of he'll sit behind the radar. He'll pick and choose which guy he wants to face, where he sees a little bit of advantage, I believe. I think that he sees that Spence is a little bit slower, you know, than what he's used to fighting, I guess. Spence, being the southpaw, taller, I mean, you know, you got to go with Spence as far as the favorite goes. He's a younger guy. He's a fresher guy. He puts a massive amount of pressure on guys all the way to the end of the fight. He throws a lot of punches, something that Pacquiao hasn't really seen before in some time, I would say. But Pac, the speed, the footwork, the in and out movement, that's going to be frustrating for Spence, honestly. And Spence does something, and I keep saying this, he does something that Pacquiao likes. He'll work, and then he'll bring his head back to the middle. He'll work, he'll bring his head back to the middle. Pacquiao's going to wait on those opportunities. And he needs to understand that Pacquiao's not going to only counter with one shot. He's going to counter with combinations. Combinations are coming your way, buddy, so you better get aware of those. And you're not going to be sitting there just trying to catch them shots like I see you do, Spence. I understand that. You're blocking shots. You're not going to block Manny Pacquiao all those punches he's throwing at you. Trust me on this. They're going to come from odd angles. He's going to be here 1 minute. You're going to cover up. He's going to be over here. Then you're going to go this way, and he's going to be over here. This guy is a phenom when it with footwork and counterpunching, and also with those quick hands. So be aware of that. And the power is the last thing to leave on the fighter. So you got to be careful with the power, punching power of Manny Pacquiao. That left hand is a monster. It's a monster, and I tell you, it's like sticking something inside the sockets. You know, something metal inside the socket. It's shocking. It really is. So, great fight. Pacquiao definitely has a puncher's chance, I believe. It depends on what he has at the back end of the fight. I believe Pac's going to start off quickly, fade a little bit in the middle, then he'll pick it up towards the end. Spence got another gear, I believe, on the back end of the fight that I think he should be able to outlast Pacquiao. But never know, man. Pacquiao's a legend for the reason, 8 division, world champion. It's gonna be tough. I don't know. I'm gonna favor Spence slightly Spence, but I wouldn't be surprised if Pacquiao could pull it off.
In boxing now, broadcaster, and he's still fighting at the highest level. Chris Algieri, big news today. Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence was announced August 21st here in Vegas. You had the honor of sharing the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I'm sure you know Errol Spence. Did you fight him too?
Yeah.
Wow, we're talking to the right person.
Right.
You gave Spence his best fight, at least in the first part of his career.
So this is, I mean, it's a surprise. It's a surprising fight. I just saw it while having lunch just now. mean, I think ultimately you can never count out Pacquiao. I was so impressed when he beat Keith Thurman the way he did. So you can never count him out. But I lean towards Spence in this fight. I think he's just too young, too big, too strong. He's an all-around, great fighter. He's got everything. And I think just size-wise and at this stage of his career, he's probably going to be too much for Pacquiao.
They're both southpaws.
Yeah.
From what you remember, where do you rate their footwork?
I think Spence has a lot of underrated footwork. He's very good as in and out. We saw in the Mikey Garcia fight, he actually has lateral movement as well. And boxing skills, which I always said that. I knew that being in the ring. He actually has great boxing skills. He just doesn't get a lot of credit for that. But Pacquiao's footwork is something else. He's phenomenal. His ability to change up speeds, to break rhythm, and reset consistently throughout the fight is really what separates him from anyone else that I've ever fought. So, Pacquiao has the skills, has the ability, and has the talent to literally beat anybody in the world.
Power, because they're both big punchers.
Pacquiao. Say one punch power, Pacquiao hit all.
Speed.
Pacquiao's first step is very fast, but Spence's combination punching and pressure makes up for the speed. So the punches are coming at you. It's not his first step. It's not that, but it's just him letting his hands go and stay busy.
Defense.
I would lean again towards Pacquiao. I was really surprised. I thought he was going to be much easier to hit than he was. Spence has great defense as well, but I think he gives up on that if you can't hurt him. He'll take shots, where I don't think Pacquiao will do that.
Who do you think has the higher boxing IQ in the ring? Like who seemed like the ring generalship? Is it the same?
Yeah, I mean
they're both
very
champions.
Different. It's very different. It's very different. Pacquiao with the experience, and like I said, his ability to be a ring general in terms of controlling the pace is one thing. Spence is he's a machine. He's like the Terminator. He just comes forward, he walks through punches. What he did to Danny Garcia in his last fight was tremendous. No one's ever beat Danny like that, so that was really, really impressive.
Who do you think wins between Manny and Spence? You said you can't bet against Manny, and I agree, because Manny Pacquiao is a legend, an icon, maybe the greatest of all time. But Errol Spence has 2 belts. He's always fought at 47. He's a bigger guy. He's a southpaw as well, and he can box, he can bang. What do you think?
I say my heart is with Pacquiao, but my betting line would be with Spence.
What do you think of Pacquiao Spence? You're a southpaw, just like them?
I think it's going to be great, man. Two legends going at it. It's a little tricky. It's going to be a great fight. You can never count Pacquiao out. I always say, Filipinos at 40 years old is like 20, man.
Okay, Senator. What concerns you most about fighting somebody like Errol Spence, who is younger and bigger?
I think my concern is simply he's younger, but beside that, I'm not worried about. I don't have concern.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And at the end of the video, leave a comment. I would like to know your thoughts.